Kevin Hart's preen, a movie queen, and New Year's peen. Coming up today on The Point.
Gross.
That's the one. That's the one.
I will have no mercy, baby.
Qu'est-ce que tu vas me faire?
And I will have no mercy, baby.
Tu me fais pas peur.
And I will have no mercy, baby.
Plus de souper avec tes parents.
And I will have no mercy, baby.
Hello and welcome to 2019 and The Point, the only talk show bringing gay and straight men together to see what happens. And Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Look who's back with us. It's Leah Abrahams.
I'm back, y'all.
Hello.
2019. You couldn't do it without me.
I know,
You
right?
had to bring me on.
And of course, Adam Carroll.
Hello, everybody.
As they say in the biz,
Keeping
Zayd,
things cool.
Zayd is still on assignment, and Jim is actually on Daddy Watch. Oh, yeah.
Daddy watch.
He's going to have a baby. Well, not
She's
him,
about to blow.
but yeah, any
like-
minute,
Oh,
any minute,
any
they're
minute?
gonna have a baby.
Oh, like today?
Like it could be today.
Wow.
It could be tomorrow. So he's on Daddy
That's
Watch.
tense. That's tense.
Yeah, quite the New Year's.
Yeah,
right.
hello, ringing it
That's
in.
that's a nice, baby New Year.
Sure. I'm not
Yeah.
into babies, but teach their own.
Yeah, there you go. And as soon as the baby comes, I'm sure we will all be the first to know, even before them.
You think so?
No.
Like how a dog consents if it's raining.
Right.
Bread consents if her water's broken.
Talking point number one.
So
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
Is this about my
Explain.
recent stay in the hospital?
Okay. So Kevin Hart. Lots of controversy around Kevin Hart. First, he was named Oscar host. Then these anti-gay tweets and things were unearthed. Then he was given an ultimatum, either apologize or you're not going to be the Oscar host. He said...
Or an opportunity, even, if you want to call it that.
Well-
It's like, just say you're sorry, and then we can just keep going
Well,
ahead, and you
he
can do
said,
this.
I'm out. Then, after the holidays, Ellen DeGeneres had Kevin on her show. She said,
Oh, no.
you deserve a second chance.
Ellen's the worst.
She actually
Ellen's not the
contacted
worst.
the Oscar people and said,
great.
get him to be back as the host.
We'll get into this.
She's fake.
The Oscars then said that they were thinking about having him back as the host. Then Kevin Hart was given another chance to
It's
apologize.
a little redundant, don't you think? Like, listen, even just what you're saying right now, it's just
I
too
just
much.
want to get everybody up to date.
Yeah.
But then finally, he said on Good Morning America, I'm over talking about this.
Right.
I'm not going to talk about this
He
anymore."
literally pulled a sorry, not sorry.
Right. So my first question is, should people be allowed a second chance if they've tweeted something
Yes.
in
Yes.
the... Yeah, I mean...
Well,
But,
it
but he
depends
has
on
to
what-
own it. He has to,
Right.
which he hasn't done. He's just said like, oh, well, when I was younger, but I mean, like, it's 2019 now, like,
Well, he did
there
describe-
haven't
but
seen
he
the
did
word
describe-
sorry anywhere.
No, he said,
You know what I mean?
He's been saying sorry. He said sorry prior to this even being open. He
Right.
said sorry like years
Here's-
ago.
Because I think a lot of the coverage has just said homophobic tweets, but until I looked it up, I didn't know actually what people were talking about. So in 2009, he tweeted, I just saw a lesbian walk out of the men's bathroom. WTF was she doing? Are they pissing in urinals now? In September 2009, he said, how can you tell if your pit bull is gay? My dog just farted and it sounded like he whistled.
It's not even funny.
No, it's not funny.
See, that's the unfortunate part. They're not even funny.
No.
In another tweet, I just saw the biggest gay guy ever. This N-word looked like Hulk Hogan with heels on. I can't lie, I got scared. And what some people are saying is the worst is that he, on tour, said one of my biggest fears is my son growing up and being gay. That's a fear. Keep in mind, I'm not homophobic.
No, sure.
Be happy, do what you want to do, but me, as a heterosexual male, if I can prevent my son from being gay, I will.
Why
How
would
can
you
you
even
do
tweet
that?
Why would you
that?
say that?
What's the point?
Well, that
How does
wasn't
that
a
help
tweet,
you in
that
any
was
way?
No joke in there.
And
That was
also,
a part of
there's
his
no
routine on
reason.
tour. That was a part of his routine on tour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, doesn't sound funny at all. Kevin Hart, okay,
Yeah,
this
why-
is my
what's
own
the- what's
opinion.
the need
He
to say
isn't
that?
funny, so these tweets actually make sense why they're not. But you guys tell me, because I'm not a part of the LGBTQ community.
Yes,
It
you
was-
are. You're an ally.
you're an ally.
Why would you
So
go
I
out of
can
your
be a part
way-
of that?
Yeah.
Well, thank
You're
you.
an ally.
I am
We're
definitely
all
an ally.
allies here.
Yeah.
Also, it's a show where we just talk about all kinds of stuff. So, like, if we
Yeah.
start doing that, then like,
Right.
the show is very
I mean,
quickly going to
but-
fall apart.
But also, then Don Lemon came out on CNN and said this was an opportunity for Kevin Hart to show that he's an ally of the community.
Okay.
And Kevin Hart kind of pushed that aside as well and said,
He's not.
I'm
an
not.
ally. Like, I don't think people are homophobic for saying like stupid jokes, but it's like when people say racist comments. I don't feel like somebody would be a racist. They just make racist comments. So it's
Well,
the
why are
same
they
with,
making
like,
racist
Yeah,
comments then? I
exactly.
consider you a racist if you're making racist comments.
100%. And why would he go out of his
I-
way in his routine to say that if he's not homophobic?
Well, he said that the joke or the routine was about his fear of his son being gay, not that being gay is a bad thing.
then
This
why-
was
Why
a-
are you
fear of
afraid
it.
of it? Like,
He's
that's
actually
such a
describing
contradictory
homophobia.
sentence.
Literally.
A fear.
This is Kevin Hart's reaction to Don Lemon. Hart took to Instagram and suggested he isn't being given a chance to learn from his mistakes.
Okay.
Quote, when did we get to the point where we forgot that we all learn, that we all have the ability to grow, and with that growth comes a wealth of knowledge you can't change without an understanding of what growth means. Is he showing growth?
Here's my take on it is this. I think that absolutely people can grow. I think absolutely people deserve a second chance. If you look at like the whole James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy situation, he absolutely shouldn't have been fired from that. And you can grow as a human being over 10 years or whatever.
Yes.
I think that what happened is that Kevin Hart did not handle this situation well because he has not shown that growth at this point, which includes saying like, look, very earnestly, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that at the time. It was a stupid joke. I get that it was wrong, and I apologize. Regardless of whether he's apologized in the past or not, you know, this is the situation where this is when the conversation is happening, so you have to bring it up again. And, you know, I mean, like, and, you know, if that's going to show, but he isn't really showing that growth, and that's the problem, I think.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but then the question becomes, how many times do you have to apologize for one thing? Like, if he's already
But
apologized
they
once
haven't
before.
had, but it wasn't like
I've
a big
never,
Many as a
conversation.
yeah, I've never actually seen that apology. He's always just said, "Oh, I've apologized about this before." So then,
The Golden Globes happened, and the big winners were Bohemian Rhapsody and Green Book. There's Rami
Book was
Malek.
good.
Fucking love that guy.
I hate his teeth so much.
Well, the teeth are
Aesthetic.
fake.
They're
I know.
They're
but
for to
it
be
just-
Freddie
doesn't like
Mercury.
it.
It
He
just
doesn't like the
looks
teeth.
so bad.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what he
teeth.
looked like.
But that's what Freddie Mercury.
He cannot like
I
him.
just can't get over
He doesn't
it.
like the teeth. If he doesn't like the teeth, he doesn't like the teeth.
I don't agree with that.
like him.
That is not why people are
Garbage.
upset that it won the Golden Globes. People are upset that Green Book and Bohemian Rhapsody won the Golden Globes because of the way these two films portray or try to reflect the communities that they purportedly represent. Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, Freddie Mercury was gay or bi, depending on how you read it. And of course, Green Book is about racism. There was lots of outrage on the internet machine. There was one tweet, Bohemian Rhapsody and Green Book are definitely the best movies of the year unless you ask the communities those movies were supposed to represent. Someone else said 2 movies that let Hollywood feel like it's voting for progressive ideas, but which are actually insidious repudiations of everything the last year's reckoning has attempted to address.
Wow.
What do you think?
That's ridiculous.
It's a mouthful.
I haven't seen any of them, so I can't really comment.
I've
but I've
seen
heard
Bohemian,
people-
but I haven't seen Green Book.
I saw Green Book. Green Book was
Okay.
great. It was
I
a
haven't
really
seen- I haven't
well-made
seen Green
film.
Book.
Okay,
The thing
I've
is,
heard
it's
good
not.
things, but-
It's not that it's a movie that's like, hey, we're gonna tackle and solve racism. It is a story about 2 men and their relationship,
Yeah.
and their friendship, and what that kind of these different sort of worlds kind of
And I'll tell
coming
you one
together
thing,
are
I'll tell you
based
something.
on a true story. These were real men. These were real people.
No, I know that.
And it's that story. So that, like, also not every movie has to take on an entire community, an entire
Thank you.
social
That's exactly
contract.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to, the contract wasn't the right
where
word,
you
but
were
it doesn't
going.
have to represent everything. It
took
can
all
be
the-
just the story that it's trying to tell, and not everything is earth-shattering. You know
Also,
what I
can
mean?
I add something? I'm black, and I'm in the black community, and I haven't heard.
Are you?
Surprise!
Okay, I'm colorblind. I don't see that.
Oh, well, now you know, okay? I'm black. And within the black community, I haven't heard anybody say anything negative about Green Book.
There has been stuff on the internet machine from black leaders in the
From
black
black
community.
people?
Yeah.
Because I've seen white people say stuff about it, but I haven't seen
Yes.
even black people say anything about it.
Including a minute ago when I was talking about it.
Yeah, but I actually agree with you.
I do think there is a point to be made that both of these movies, which I do not think are the best movies of the year.
Bohemian Rhapsody should not have won. It was, but it was way too.
But I think
yeah.
both
But-
of these movies do. I don't want to say dumb down, but I'm going to say it anyway. Dumb down the issues of dealing with sexuality and dealing with race in a way that kind of puts this Hollywood sheen on it, so that the average moviegoer can go. Like, you can be a Trump supporter and go see Green Book and feel good that you're not, because you like the movie and you can feel for these characters, you can feel good that, well, I'm not a racist. I like Green Book. I'm not anti-gay. I like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think that's a different point. That
Yeah,
you're making. You're
that's
saying
different
different things in that sentence.
Well, I feel like the movies could have gone both ways.
I agree with you on
According to you-
Well,
Bohemian
so did Freddie
Rhapsody.
Mercury. Go ahead.
I was going to say I agree with you on Bohemian Rhapsody because that one is untruthful to its own story. It is not
True.
getting into all the things that actually
The
happened.
timeline is that because he.
Well, yeah, the timeline. I don't have the issue with the timeline because that's like you have to do that as a storytelling device. Otherwise, you just like it just doesn't
What?
work. But in terms of like exploring his sexuality in an honest way,
Yeah.
is one thing.
Right.
But you
Also,
know,
it's
but
just-
Green Book
but
doesn't
Green Book is
do
not
that.
about race.
It's well, I mean, it's
I mean,
part of
that's
those
not the point
challenges.
of the
It's
movie.
yeah, it's about friendship first
about
of all.
friendship,
But
okay.
it's not supposed to be taking on this whole big thing, and it doesn't have to represent.
I
all
did
of those
read an
other-
article that Ali, the guy who plays the main
Mahershala
character,
Ali, yeah.
Mahershala Ali,
He's great.
had to apologize to the family of the character he was playing because the
Yeah, they
relationship was
didn't
not.
like-
So even that story
Right,
wasn't accurate.
because it was.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I actually, yes, because it was written. The screenplay was written by the son of the Viggo
Mortensen.
Mortensen.
character.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a story about racism told from the perspective of the white guy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. I have to
That
watch
is
this.
problematic. Speaking of Queen, it's time for Tito's Midpoint.
Oh, that's nice.
No mercy, baby.
This week we're playing On Point, and it is all fashion from the Golden Globes.
What a coincidence. We were just talking about
I was
the Golden
thinking about
Globes.
this as I watched the Golden Globes. I was like, Tito's going to ask about
Exactly.
these outfits.
Good.
Oh, I need to get
Good
the
for
little
you. You did your
tablet.
Oh yeah, we have to vote.
thing we
Vote
did this
on
on.
point or off point. Do
Thank
you like
you.
the
There's a
look?
lot
Do
of
you
on
hate the
points.
look? We're gonna start with the
Golden
host of one of the hosts of the Golden Globes, Sandra
On
Oh,
point.
who won an award that night.
That's
She is gorgeous.
point.
classy.
But
yeah.
not on point with the hosting.
No, she was not a
She
good
was
host.
a horrible,
She
horrible
was
host.
a
No, she
cute
was
host,
not a good
but like
host.
the
It
jokes were
wasn't.
not.
She's not a comedian.
on
She's
point.
not a comedian. She can't deliver it.
But
Sorry.
on point with this, we'll give
The,
it
the
that.
nice jokes, being nice in the beginning was like, okay,
We've seen it too.
just
before.
roast them all.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what you want.
Next we have Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
I guess.
He actually can't do any wrong.
That is
He can't do any
a
wrong.
handsome man.
Yeah.
Look
Wow.
at that
There you go.
smile.
Wow. He
Look
looks
at that
good.
smile.
Well done,
Then
sir.
we
Well
have
done.
Emma
great guy.
Stone. She looks like a little
Little
fish,
granny,
like a
little
little
granny.
shiny fish.
I'm
Classy.
partial.
Her
with
face
it.
looks good.
I actually like
I
it.
like
No,
right.
I'm
I
out.
think we're on the
middle.
same
Yes,
point.
really
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
I
This is
mean,
a
she's
no-go.
giving us
No-go.
shape of water realness, but it works for
A
her.
year late.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year late, but it works.
I like it.
Impartial.
Yeah, kind of like it's like
What would it
good,
be?
it's whatever. Next we have cutie couple John Krasinski.
Yes.
Especially,
big yes.
especially
Can I
his
take
son.
yours? I
love
want two
that.
yeses.
Do
Yeah.
it.
I love that
I love
suit.
all of
It's
that.
so good.
Sometimes
her
he's
dress
weird
is
looking.
great.
And look how
Here
great
he
he
looks
is.
really fucking
He's
hot.
fine as hell.
He has
It's a suit.
I mean, the fringe
very
of her
good
dress
looking.
looks a
He's
little
very good
doily, like, you know, at my
Look at
grandmother's
how
house,
gorgeous
but
she is.
otherwise,
She makes it
but
work.
it still
right?
works, yeah.
She makes it work.
Yes,
so
please.
cute.
Great couple,
Best.
yeah.
Cute couple.
Love it.
Next we have Anne Hathaway.
On point.
I didn't even see this. Jesus, that's
No.
bad.
This is a I don't know why people keep
not
wearing
good.
cheetah print, but like to stop with the cheetah print. How do you feel about cheetah
And
print?
also,
It-
it depends how you rock it. Oh no,
Not
cheetah.
like that.
You're right. No, not cheetah.
I could even see
Very
the
rare.
top. I could
Very
even
rare.
see
Leopard,
the
yes,
top
cheetah,
with
no.
like if the bottom was like all
What is
black.
that? That's
You know what I
cheetah,
mean?
right?
Like
Yeah, both.
like
I know, I
like
think
a
you're right,
subtle
that's
cheetah
cheetah.
could work.
Next we have Timothy
On
Chalamet.
point.
Jesus.
On point.
He's giving
Oh,
you
he's
gay
on?
hardest
I'm
realness.
off with this.
Yeah,
shit.
we're disagreeing.
I'm sorry, I don't
We're
like
disagreeing.
I
this.
don't like
It's
this at all.
terrible.
I love it.
terrible.
I love it. Anytime that
harness?
someone doesn't,
Kinda,
a guy
sorta.
doesn't wear a lame,
Yeah, I
boring
guess.
tux,
You're about it.
I'm in it. Yes.
Yeah, but you can
I
also-
don't
But do you think
overly
it looks
love
good?
it. I
You
don't
can
overly
still
love it,
look
but
good.
I'm
If you
like
look
a
at John
strap.
Krasinski in the last fucking photo, you can see that you can still do something slightly different but still look amazing.
Yeah.
This is not that.
That harness
I'm still
doesn't
on
look
point.
great
And he
on
was trying too hard, I think.
I mean, he's got a good
It is
pose.
stupid.
even.
It's
Yeah, it's
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah,
I hate
and he's
it.
not gay. Is he
This-
gay?
no, he's
it doesn't
not
matter.
gay.
It doesn't matter.
He
Well, that's
played,
not fair.
he played
Then
gay
I
in the
hate it
movie
even
once.
more now.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
it's gay cultural appropriation.
Oh my
okay,
god,
next.
stop.
Oh, he might be right about that. I love him. I'm gonna use that.
I'm gonna kill you.
So this woman has been killing it lately, Allison.
Yes,
yeah.
girl.
Love her.
Fantastic.
She is just
Is that the lady from Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how
Mom, the
wicked
West
she
Wing,
was.
way, way back.
So
She's
good.
So
great.
good.
And in
love that dress, too. That's
the
really nice.
movie with
Oh, I, Tonya.
I, Tonya.
Yeah. Oh, she was
Yes.
fantastic in that. Yeah.
Yes. You've been on
Pulling
the
a
show
you,
for too long.
Dad.
Yes.
Next, we have another couple, Dax Shepard and Kristen
Oh.
Bell. I love Kristen Bell.
On
She can do
point.
no wrong.
I hate her face in this picture, but
She's
that's
taking it
great.
very seriously.
Very seriously.
She knows she looked good. She knows she looked good.
Yeah.
Did-
And I
And
like
how
the
much
confidence.
crack did Zach smoke? Like,
Well,
No, that's
I'm,
just
I'm
Dak.
just
That's just him.
Zach.
I'm just wondering. Don't you usually wash your hair before an awards show?
He literally said, he literally posted a picture saying, I washed my hair for this.
Really?
And it was
you're
like him on his
funny.
way to the Golden
And it
Globes.
still
She
looks
was
like that.
nominated for the good
I wonder what it
place.
looks like when it's not washed.
Right? The good place.
All right.
Yeah, she looks good though.
I love them both.
Next, we have Jamie Lee Curtis, which is terrible.
No.
Oh, I
what
like
is
it.
going
this is the
on?
one. This is the mix.
I like this. It's
love
like
it.
it's like what happens like an older X-Men gets to go to an award show, and I fucking love it.
No,
I'm on for
she
it.
looks
Just because you're
like she
common.
saw the real Jason, and
Yeah, the hair's not great.
She is like
I love
Embracing her
60
true self.
something, isn't
dress,
she?
but that I can't.
She
get
looks
over the
older than
hair.
she is, unfortunately.
Yeah,
She's older.
Yeah,
she looks older.
That's her actual.
What about all
I
that
don't
yogurt?
think it is.
Oh,
I think
it
she
is
does.
100%.
yogurt.
She's old, man.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't think that's her real hair.
It is her real hair.
I know if she just had
Tito.
probiotics, you shouldn't be wearing white. Okay, next.
Wow.
Next, we have Julia Roberts.
Oh, I like this.
I love that.
You know what? Yeah.
I dig it.
Gaga
That's a
did
yeah.
that similar.
That's a no.
I don't like it. I love her.
Adam,
we're
please
starting to
explain
disagree.
why. I know.
I think it looks so ugly.
I don't like the
it's
bottom
something
part
like
of
a
that.
I
4-year-old
love like
would
a
wear.
pants
Like,
with a dress skirt.
There's
like,
something
it's super
about.
cute.
I mean, the,
Like,
Like if she would
the
have just
feet
like
aren't good.
close
It
the
looks
curtains
so
of the
I think
dress.
it would be
Feet
bold if
are
she just
showing
didn't
her.
have
Close
the
the
pants on.
curtains. Close the curtains.
Just go, this is the outfit, just take off the pants, and like no one would stop talking
It
about
would have been a
it.
cute full dress, but I like the pants.
No.
It's
No, I
something
don't like the
different. It's
pants,
hot,
but
okay?
I like
Good.
it.
No.
She can do no wrong. She's amazing. It's Julia Roberts.
This dude.
Next, we have Billy Porter
Oh, yes.
from Pose.
Absolutely.
Honey.
100%.
He's in
Don't
Pose.
know
You
him.
have to watch Pose.
Post.
He was in
Okay.
Kinky Boots on Broadway.
So good.
Oh, was he?
You know what?
He's
Yes.
He
also
was.
in-
he's
This is the
rocking it.
dude from.
He was in American
new-
Horror Story
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I would not wear this, but
He's pulling it off.
Killing it.
he's pulling it off.
He's pulling it off.
I mean, who wears a
That
cape these
fuchsia.
days? This is
Ooh.
great.
He was sashaying down
With
that
them
red carpet.
shoes.
I
with-
wish I could flourish my clothing like
Yeah.
that.
No, he's very, very confident.
Next,
Okay.
we have Bradley Cooper and Irina
Oh
Shayk.
my.
Are they together?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
so much.
He looks a
This
little
hurts
creepy
me.
with no beard, but
Oh, I love him without the beard. The beard's ugly on him.
Also, he needs to
think
relax
so?
a little bit in the
His
photo.
smile looks a
but-
little
Okay,
jokery to me.
He looks a
like,
little
really?
like I'm
Yeah.
a kid.
It does go up a
we're
bit
going
more
somewhere,
than
but-
usual.
But other than the
big mouth.
Well,
pose
I
and-
think it's because he's wearing more makeup than she is.
Kind of looks like he just held in a fart or like just.
What about her? Do we care about what she looks like?
She looks
I
fabulous.
love her. I fucking love
I don't know her, but
I don't know who that is.
This is
I'm very
wife,
upset
isn't it?
that he has
I'm
a woman.
assuming she's
I didn't
a
even know
model,
this. She's a model, Irina something.
That dress is unbelievable.
Okay,
yeah.
I love this next one.
next
I
we
love
have
this.
Godga.
Oh, I love it.
Apps.
I saw somebody had posted a thing like, you know, when I drag my comforter from my bedroom out to the couch. It's like-
That is literally it.
but I love it. It still works.
Adam once again has an
I
I
opposing
think
view.
this is a little take on
no, I
Julie
hate it.
Andrews.
No,
Judy Garland.
Hold on. What?
that one.
The lone
That-
dissenter
the old
here.
one.
The lone dissenter, Adam. What do you not like?
I don't like the crap
Oh,
she
the
has
water
around her
rings?
arm. The water rings. It looks stupid. If it was just
What
the
about the
rest-
hair?
anyone else,
I like the hair.
The hair's
I like the
good.
hair.
Godga, she could do it.
If it was anyone else, I would say no, but she
Pulled it off.
She can pull it off. This is important, Tito.
Next we have
Get control
my
of this table.
favorite person right now.
Oh
it me?
man.
She is my everything. It is
Oh, I knew about this
Miss
one too.
Fiji Water Girl.
Oh yeah,
She
obviously.
just like eyes the camera in every shot, eh?
Get that
So
stupid
good.
Her
actor
name
out of
is
the way.
Kellis Cuthbert, and she's from Toronto. She's a model. What?
She annoys
Yes.
me.
No,
It's
she's from
annoying.
Toronto. I
I
thought she was
find
from
it to be
Fiji.
annoying.
She from Toronto?
Yes, from Toronto.
Not from Fiji.
Okay, do you want me to go through the other Fiji
Yes,
water
let's
pictures?
watch all of them. She's killing it in every shot.
On point.
Slay. Slay.
So both of them.
Serving
actually.
face. Serving
She's
smile.
so obnoxious.
Who's the one with this one gay appropriation?
He is the dude
He's
from American
gay.
Horror
I'm pretty
Story.
sure he's gay. That's not
Is
gay.
he gay?
I'm
Okay.
pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
he
he's super
is.
gay.
Stop with the gay
Appropriation.
American Horror Story.
There's something else.
I just love it.
Who's
It's
the
so
woman in
good.
white? That's an American Horror Story.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
No, that's
Killing
good.
it.
That's
Killing
good.
it. More. I want more. Serve.
I love it.
Also,
I
I love
can't
Tony
look at this.
Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub is
He
the
looks
best.
great in that. Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
Oh, you're a girl.
My girl.
Yeah, but she's in there.
Okay, there's another American Horror Story in the background there.
She looks like she's photoshopped into this one.
Okay,
I know. That's
okay.
rough. She was on.
This has to be
She works that
some
crowd.
corporate.
Yeah,
all
Fiji
the-
water.
Fiji
They're
water
behind us.
controlled
It's
this
obvious.
whole thing.
It's amazing.
I think it's her. You don't think it's
this
her?
is so contrived.
I think it's her.
It
This
was
is
her.
so
She's a
contrived.
model. She
She
wanted to
just
be
knew
seen.
where to find her
because there
camera.
are the photos, the red carpet photos are so controlled. You know these photographers would be get this water
Yeah,
girl
yeah, yeah.
out of the shot.
The only person who
No.
had an issue with
And she
it.
was just like
No.
right time, like walking through just.
I don't believe any of this.
Wait, the only
Thank-
person who had an issue with it was Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, she actually was like, get this girl fucking away from my pictures.
Well, good for her. That makes up for the bad outfit. Thank you, Tito, for today's midpoint.
It was a nice outfit. It's just her hair.
No mercy, baby.
And now it's time for talking point number 2, sexual resolution. Okay, we've got a little bit of time left.
4K, baby.
The website AskMen.com
I get it.
came up with their sex resolutions for 2019. I want to know if these are any of your sex resolutions for 2019.
Is number 1
Have
more
all the sex possible.
Number 1, try
not a
something
resolution,
you've
that's
been
like
meaning
your
to
everyday
try
life.
but haven't yet.
Yes.
Always. Like that's literally always.
I've
a
done it
resolution.
all, honey.
I don't know.
Oh, there's nothing left to try.
What do you want to try in
How about a woman?
2019?
No, nothing. That's like the only thing.
We're not
Try
pulling
me.
it that
Well, you're newly single.
I am.
And so what do you want to try in 2019?
I'm gonna try to keep it in my pants. No, I'm kidding. The opposite. I'm gonna. That's a very good question. I need ideas. How about that?
Adam, you have a lot of ideas.
I don't think that.
What?
Well, actually,
What?
I don't think they're in the
What
same thing, but I think
haven't you
they
tried
might be
yet?
into the same
What
thing.
haven't I tried
That
yet?
you want to try?
Urine.
Ew. like a nice golden
Wait.
shower.
Explain that.
Yeah, like I either want to
Hold
pee
on, I'm
on
gonna
someone
drink
or
some
pee-
more of
be
this
peed
right
I
now.
on.
think you should pee in someone because that feels nice.
Ew.
So
done
Tito's
it?
done it all.
Oh, really? In someone?
Have you been peed in or
You're a
did
little
you pee in
freak.
someone else?
Pee in.
I
Teats the freak.
And then I told you
I
it was
always
great.
wanted to do it. I'm so happy I said urine.
This is so fitting to have this,
You pee
to
in
have this
some dude's ass?
conversation after talking about the Golden Globes.
into a lot.
That makes me uncomfortable. Don't touch me anymore.
Number 2, try something your partner's been meaning to try.
Yes. I don't know.
Whatever.
Oh, like bondage shit. Yeah.
Bondage?
Bondage?
I can
Is this something that she has
that's hot.
said that she wants to do?
I don't know, maybe.
Can't, you can't
For,
say it on
while we have
camera.
3 cameras pointed at you.
I don't say anything else.
Number 3, have an honest conversation about kink with a partner.
But can
That
anybody
already happens.
really
We
do
talk
that?
about that
Hold
stuff,
on,
yeah.
let's open this up. To the straight people, can you honestly do that though?
Have an honest conversation about kink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
Why not?
ever?
We talk about it all the time.
Explain.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever?
Well, we talk about like past,
Well, it depends
her
what you're
past, my
into.
Really?
past and stuff, yeah.
I never want to have those
I don't want to
conversations.
hear anything
Yeah.
about what you've done with somebody else.
Number 4, quit or cut down on porn.
Yeah.
He has.
I already have, yeah.
Have you?
I barely watch it
Do you
anymore.
feel like it's better like for
Abso-fucking-lutely.
during your sex?
Yeah.
Really?
I cut
Yeah.
down on it too.
How about watching porn
I
while having sex with your
Just
partner?
about
How's
to
that?
say integrating that.
I
seems more
haven't done
fun.
anything basically, so I just need to know how
would-
this is
I
like.
would rather watch porn than have sex, but that's like
I remember you said
I
that.
know.
You said that.
Yeah, we need to figure
Get
something
some
out.
better
though.
sex.
That's not good.
I
need
think
better
number
sex.
5 is for you. Have more sex.
Yeah, I do.
gotta
That's for
happen.
you.
That probably needs to happen.
Okay.
A lot of effort, and I'm not really into that.
2019.
Number,
Figured it out.
number 6, I think this is for Tito. Have less sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
are you down for that one?
No.
Of course not.
What
is that?
7, maybe this is for Doug. Explore your butt.
Explore your butt.
Explore your butt.
All right.
You should.
Go home tonight and explore it.
Explore it.
Okay?
Have you ever done any butt stuff?
Have you?
I've had my butt rubbed.
Rubbed.
Yeah.
Have you had it licked?
I haven't had, no.
Okay, have you?
No.
I've had it like,
Y'all, come on.
a little,
Get with it.
Like over, like are
finger
we
in
talking like over
Have you
the
ever licked
hole
butts?
or like the cheeks?
Have I ever fucked butts?
Yeah, no, licked.
No.
We'll get to
No,
fuck.
it's called eating ass. No, I actually had this conversation.
It's called eating
No, I
ass.
understand that. It's called eating it. Yeah, I
called
I
rimming,
call it
actually,
bites,
but-
okay?
Lick
licking butts.
Let's hang out and lick butts.
Have I?
What else
No.
you got, Fred?
It's called eating.
I'm not a big fan of butt stuff.
Are you a fan of butts?
Wait,
Hashtag
on
butt
you?
stuff.
Are you an ass man or a
Like
titty
an
man?
ass.
On you or
depends.
on someone else?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it depends.
On you or on someone else?
Both.
Okay.
I've done it before. Like
It.
Yeah.
It.
Had some butt sex. Not with like me, but like you know.
He's had it.
It's just not. I like the warmness. It's just like a fucking
the
big
warmness,
gaping hole. Like it's just fucking.
Try urinating in them,
gaping.
apparently.
Why is it gaping?
Number 8.
Anyways.
Number 8, explore your sexuality. Get over taboos, prejudices, and fears.
Like what?
Like butt stuff.
Back to butt stuff.
I don't know. I've not a fear. I've tried
Would
it,
you
I
try
just
butt
hate it.
stuff?
And number
I've tried butt stuff. Not for me.
Nah.
It hurts. Yeah.
and the final sexual
does.
resolution of 2019: buy and or use a sex toy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so
I'm on board with that one.
2011.
No, it's not.
Love it.
Here's
Love a
here's
good
why I
sex
think
toy.
that that's appropriate for 2019.
Tell me.
Because there is some crazy ass technology that's come out
That's
now
true. That is true.
that
I use a
am
back massager.
very intrigued by. They're
It's
like
wicked, guys.
They're like handsless things that like
Get
get
out.
up in your folds and stuff and hold themselves in place so that like you don't have to use your hands or
In
anything.
your folds?
Wow.
Man, I
It's
love not
a
using
lady
my hands.
thing,
I
but
have-
but then like
okay.
you can use like that's designed for use with a partner as well, and like
Wow.
there's some crazy. And there's another one I was just reading about that
you get
like
one for
is
Christmas?
it's blended
seems
orgasms
to
is
know
what it's
about
for.
it.
That does both.
Blended?
Yeah, which is a clitoral,
Like a protein shake?
the clitoral and G-spot simultaneously,
Yes,
but
yo.
it uses like robotics and it holds itself in place, but it's not about vibration. It like uses this weird robot thing and it like
She's been doing her
it's
research.
So
crazy.
you're basically telling me I don't need a man anymore.
Well, not if you don't want
That's
it.
like my goal in life.
When you were talking
want
about the folds, all I could think of was like
Yeah.
Lady
Donald
Gaga's
Trump,
dress.
like
Ew.
lifting
I
up.
don't
lifting up.
ever
Thinking
think
about
of
him.
Trump ever in this conversation.
I'm just saying.
Never do
That's
it.
when you said the. Anyway.
Never do it.
A wall
get to
around
my
that
bob.
house.
Tito, help us. Bop of the week.
Bob of the week is Lauren Haregi, and it's called More Than That.
And she's a former Fifth Harmony, right?
Yes.
She's one of the 5 harmonies.
Yep.
Good. Now we know.
Whoa.
And now you know. And thank you for joining us. Of course, if you want to give us a shout out, then subscribe to us on YouTube. Helps us greatly, costs you nothing. If you really want to help us out, go to our crowdfunding site. Patreon, patreon.com/thepointguys. We're also available as an audio podcast on iTunes. Check us out there. You can comment. Tell us what your sex resolution for 2019 is. You can comment on the YouTube or the Facebook or the Twitter or the Instagram at The Point Guys.
You're aging so rapidly, Fred.
No, I did it. I say the ironically.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leah, for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. Of course, we have a new show every Tuesday, so we will see you next Tuesday on The Point.
And I will have a